Holly Miller with Country Road Crafts, and today I'm going to work on some Easter bunnies. So I found some Easter bunnies up at Dollar Tree for $3, and they had a little tail on them, and they had a little bow on them, so I took all that off, and I'm going to paint it and put some decoupage on. I paid $3 for it at the Dollar Tree. They're at the special section, so this is what I got. So I took off all that stuff. I took off the glue. I sanded it so it's smooth. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to paint it with Bedford. You guys see that? Yep. With Fusion Mineral Paint to cover up this green. So that's what I'm going to do first. Hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. It is beautiful here in North Carolina, 72 degrees and sunny. I hope you guys are having good weather. So I found these at Dollar Tree and I did not like them, but they were cute design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some decoupage over it. Turn them into a spring bunny instead of a green bunny. So if you guys have questions, just put them in the comments. I put a list of items on the Facebook post, all the products that I'm using. If you guys are interested in what they're called. I can never remember the name of the papers at the time. Sorry, you guys can't see if I don't hold it over. I'm just painting the edges. Trying to cover that green. Trying to get the edges, and I always forget to hold the edges, or I forget to hold it up where you guys can see it. So the edges are done. So just gonna continue painting the bunny itself and covering some of this green up. I don't want the green to show through the paper because it's thin. If you guys have questions, put them in the comments and I'll come back and answer them if I don't see them. If you're on Facebook, put the answers in the comment or questions in the comments, and I'll come back and answer. I'm still off Facebook and for 24 more hours, so I can go live on Facebook next time I go live. I didn't pick the best brush because it's shit and it's driving me crazy. Just letting you know. I think I get these at Michael's and I'm not real happy with it. Just saying. I don't like it shedding all over my bunny. So I won't be buying these anymore. I got some nice synthetic ones up there at Michael's. I think I've ruined them because I keep forgetting to wash them out. But I don't like this one. You can see the shedding everywhere. See, look. I have to put 2 coats on him. He's a little thin. That green is just very, 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 very green. My Bubba just want to come and say hey. Oh, Bubba. If you're watching on Facebook, I can't see the comments because I'm still not able to go on Facebook live right now. So if you have comments, please just leave them in, or if you have questions, leave them in the comments and I'll come back and answer those. Or you can come over to YouTube. I can see you on YouTube. I have 24 more hours and then I can go back on Facebook. They banned me for 30 days for community something or another, and I didn't even do anything. But they don't think what I said was very funny. So, but I thought it was hilarious. So, anyways. Hello. I'm not sure who's watching. I see one. This paintbrush. I'm not happy with it. Okay. So I covered it with Bedford Fusion mineral paint. And I did not bring over my heat gun. And I don't have time to go get it. So there's my bunny. The back side was just the whatever it was over at Dollar Tree. Ooh. My light kicked on because it's dusk. It scared me. Okay, so I'm going to put this paper over it. And I think I'm going to set it so it's wrapped. And the paint's still a little wet, but that's okay. It ain't clear anything. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting down the So I'm going to use, like I always use, is my Fusion Tough Coat matte, because I do not like it shiny. Personal preference. And what I'm going to do is just brush on some on top of this. Start with one ear and work my way over to the other. And I probably should have did that backwards, but this is what I got now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. My side here. Let's smooth it out. Hold on, I didn't get it over enough. Hang on, I didn't get it over enough. There we go. Let's try that again. So what I'm doing is I am just recycling or upcycling this bunny from Dollar Tree. I didn't want just green and look like everybody else's bunny, so I'm going to make my own with a decoupage paper, and it's going to be a spring bunny, not just a green Easter bunny. Because I don't know about you guys, but I do not like my stuff looking like everybody else's stuff. I like to do my own thing. So, okay, let's do the other ear. Pick it up. Do a little bit right here. Turn it down. I'm going to smooth it out. I got this little spatula to help smooth it out. So I'm going to put a little bit here across this. I'm trying not to put too far down on it so it doesn't dry too fast on me. Just keep going down the bunny. Just going to smooth it. I hope you guys are doing good tonight. If you have questions, just let me know. And next week, I will be on Facebook and on YouTube, because my restrictions are lifted in a couple of days. It said I had 24 more hours. The other day it said I had a couple of days, and now it says hours. So I was like, I was hoping this one was going to be my actual. I think I'm going to be back on Friday. I have to double check, but I think I'm going to be on on Facebook on Friday. I will check on that and I will let you guys know. And I'm going for the antique look, so I am going to distress it here at the end. And I put a picture up of the pot from last week on YouTube. I added it to the thumbnail so you guys can see it. I'll probably post it on Facebook sometimes soon. Just haven't had a chance to format it. And I'll be going on live with Karen so we can finish our project we were working on together with the other day, last Sunday. And then I'll be live on this Sunday at 12. Yes. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I have to come up with something. I'll figure it out. I might do a birdhouse. I haven't done a birdhouse in a long time. Like I sold my last birdhouse, so I need to get another one. So if you guys have questions and you're on Facebook or something else, then just ask them in the comments and I'll come back and answer those because I cannot go live on Facebook for one more day. I think it's just 24 more hours. But I can see your comments and answer, but I just can't go live on there. It isn't working with me here. Okay. So there's my project. There's my bunny underneath it. So I am going to take my sandpaper and I am going to sand the edges of this. Oh, I missed the bunny foot. I missed the bunny's foot. I gotta get the bunny's foot. Sorry. Gotta make sure the bunny's foot is all. Okay. So now I'm going to go around it. I'm going to go straight up and down, straight up the edge. So I can just tear it straight up the edge. If you guys can see what I'm doing here. Straight up and down. They had a bunch of different things up at Dollar Tree. They had some eggs and they had some carrots, and I'll be working on the carrot one soon probably because I don't like how it looks either, but I like it, the outline. I have an idea for it, so I'll get on that one soon. about not tearing it too much because I'm going to fix the edges anyways, like I always do. I like to just dress the edges with a brown. So I'll do that. Because I just like doing that. But right now, I'm just trying to sand off the edge. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. It is Tuesday. And right there in that crack right there, it's going to be a doozy because it's small. So I'm just going to pinch it out. Hopefully I can get a decent little Actually, the bunny came with some juke and some beads, and I am thinking about those beads. So, if you're on Facebook and you have questions, just put comments in the questions in the comments, and I'll come back and answer those next time. I will be on Facebook too. I'm excited to be back for 24 hours. Okay, halfway there. So let me see if I can get the rest of this. So, okay. So I'm going to take my little spatula across it one more time to make sure all of it's laid down real good. Because that's what I want, to make sure it's laid down. Not perfect, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to make sure it's stuck. And make sure there's no pockets up here. I think I already got all that, but I want to double check. because I'm getting ready to put the top coat on, and I just don't want a pocket of air in there. Okay. There's my bunny. Much prettier this color than the green. I don't like the green bunny. I like this bunny. So I am just going to now put a tough coat of just a matte coating on it just to protect it, and then afterwards, after it dries, I'm going to put some brown wax on it to give it a little age look on the edges. But I want to put a coat on it first of this, just to protect it because I'm paranoid. So if I mess up with the wax, I can wipe it off if I have a top coat on in between the paper and the wax. Because sometimes, you put too much on and you wipe it off, and then if it's no protective between it, then it will mess it up. I don't want that. And it's not down smooth. If I wanted it smooth, I could take an iron and iron it smooth, but I like the bumps in it because I'm going to make it look aged. And you guys I don't think you can see it from here. It's not bad. It's just got some little, I want that in there because it gives it the wax something to stick to. And I'm using Tough Coat Matte from Fusion to seal it with because I want a layer between the paper and the wax. Because if I mess up, I can wipe it off if there's a layer, but if there's not a layer, then it's really hard to clean it up afterwards and fix it. And you guys know me. I'm not sure if you guys like this or not, but I love this bunny. It may end up at the shop at the end of the week, but let's see. See, he's a pretty little bunny. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. I am actually going to get me these little balls. I'm going to try to paint them color that matches that. And I think rosewood. Yeah, rosewater. I'm sorry. Rosewater is pretty close. I think that's what I'm going to try to paint them. I can mess with it, I'm sure, because I'm going to hold it in my fingers. And these actually came with the little thing. It came with the bunny for $3. It had some juke too, but I cut it because it was thin. I have some thick jukes that laying around somewhere. I'll probably have to repoke the holes because I think I covered them up. Not a big deal. I'll fix it. Just a little bit of color on it. See if we can get some. Hope you guys are doing good today. Looks like my internet's not going to do well. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on because it looks like my internet's not ready to go out. So I do apologize if that happens. Okay, so I got 5 of these little things. And I'm actually, give me 1 second, and I'm going to get me a round wax. I'll find it quickly. I like the brown wax. I'm going to get my brush. Okay, so I have some brown espresso. This is wax from Fusion Mineral Paint. Boop. You guys see it? There you go. And I am just going to put a little bit on the brush and put it around the edges. And I'm going to rip it off here in a second. Okay. Take this and wipe it back. Don't want a whole lot on it. Just enough to get a little color. Antique look. Piece right there. Now, I'm using the wax to make it stand out. If you don't want it to stand out and you want to make it smooth, don't use the wax. Because the wax highlights the hills and valleys. When I wipe it back, it stands out, and that's what I want. That's my thing. You guys see how that's highlighting the edges and highlighting the little hills and valleys on the creases that I kind of let be there so they kind of give it a stress look. And I'm actually going to take this and put them on these little beads. Oops, runaway bead. My fingers are all paint all over. Let me see if I can find my tube real quick. Don't know if I can. I'm going to look. It was sitting right here. And I don't see it on top. Don't see any tube, guys. I'll have to come back later and add that. But I'm going to go ahead and poke these little, because this here is where it was originally. I'm just going to poke those through and make sure that it's flat. And make sure oh, I found it. Hello. I found the choke. Let's see if I can get it back in there. So this is the piece that came with it that I cut, but I didn't cut it all the way. I just cut a little piece off of it. Let's see if I can get all this back on there. It's going to be a miracle. You might witness a miracle here. Put it back together. I might have to come back and distress the balls a little more because they're a little bright still compared to what the bunny is. I want it to be like a contrast, not a definite. Oh, maybe okay. Now, here's the fun part. Let me get back through the other one. Huh. Ah, look at that. Look at that. And I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to try my very best and put a knot in it. Put a knot in it. Get paint on my table. Look at that. Beautiful. So, I think I'm just going to add a little more wax to it because it's not as dark as I wanted it. What do you guys think? I think it's beautiful. I just want to make sure I have enough on this little brush. I am going to push it down in the cracks. So I'm going to wave it up here in a minute. We'll leave. I'll show a little more. Again, I left the products, the type of paper I use. Actually, the paper I use is right there. Right there. That's the paper I used. I have some Easter paper, but I wanted it not to be so Easter, so I can leave it up from the spring instead of just Easter. Because, you know, I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I don't like to change stuff. It's multi-purpose, multi-holiday. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll come back and answer those. And there's my bunny. My Dollar Tree $3 special. And he's ready to roll. And he's not just Easter now, he's a spring bunny. Just trying to highlight these cracks to leave a little distressed look. And you can see where it's going in the cracks there. Because I want him to look old, like I've had him for years. He's a family heirloom, right? No, I just bought it at Dollar Tree for $3. Okay, guys, I think that's all I got tonight. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll come back and answer them. The products are on Facebook, tagged in the picture in the post, so you guys can see what I've used. And you don't have to use what I used. You can use whatever you want. Wait a second. Oh, crack right there. Okay. That didn't get all the decoupage off. That's something else. Okay, guys. That's what I got. My bunny. My Easter bunny to a spring bunny. I cracked the little beads back on and colored them to match. And I got my little bunny. If you want to add different beads, bigger beads, you can do that. Just, I would coordinate them. I would probably make those green, but I didn't want to do that. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.